Yes, people, so to take off the roof of a Mark 6, I believe, 2016 Ford Fiesta, I think this is the Mark 6, you can start off by taking this piece off. Oh, just dropped it. This piece. So this is the, what's it called again? The dome light. And it is connected obviously inside this. And it just comes out through there. There are tabs. One's here. One's just there. Look where my thumb is. The opposite side, obviously you got the clip here, the metal clip. And the same on this side, you got tabs here where my thumb is. Same on the other side. Just take that off. And this plastic piece, all it is just basically just tabs. So all just plastic clips around. And then I would recommend taking this clip off, which is connected to this. So it's easy to take off. For the, what's it called? Sun visor. Sits right here, guys. Let me show you the sun visor. It is boiling today. So the sun visor hooks onto this, and that sits about here. That sits right here. All you gotta really do is just flick this open, T20, and then this, which sits right here, it's all clipped in. So I'll show you guys how the clip looks. Look at that. That's literally how it looks. So it hooks on from the front, and it's just tabs in the back. So if you take it off from the back and then just take the hook off, same on the other side. I recommend pulling this back. This Ford Fiesta has rare what's it called, washers, and that is connected right here. So the rear washer is right here. So just pull it off slowly. You don't want to rip it because the water literally goes through here, and that goes all the way to the back to that corner there, but I'll go there in a second. So now that we've taken this section of the car off, I'd recommend pulling this back. This is just clipped in, so you can see the clip right here, clip right here. This is all just clipped in, and there's obviously a clip right there. You just get a trim tool, pull it back. It'll be a lot easier to take the material out. Now, the way it's hooked in from the middle is through the airbag clip. So the airbag clip sits right here, and there's no screws. So this is the clip, and this is how it looks. So you first get a pick tool, pull this out from the top. Let me just put you guys here. I'm just trying to pull it out. Okay, this one I pulled out a bit more. So here you go. You pull out the airbag sign. So it sits like this. Airbag like that. Pull it out, and this just comes out. And it's on both sides of the car. This side and that side, and that's it. If you have one with a hook hand holder, whatever you call them, they'll probably be similar, probably will be similar to the sun visor, where it will have a T20 just sitting underneath the tab like this, and that will obviously be here. But I don't think Ford Fiestas are like that. But let's move on to the back. Now the back, you guys might think, is pretty straightforward. It is, but just don't start yanking. Just don't start pulling things. First, you'll need to take this long tab. It has Phillips screws, 1, 2, 3, and it sits right here. So you got the screw there, screw there, screw there. Same on the other side. So you can see the screws. Screw holes, one's there, there, and there. You will need to take that off. I thought I could get away with it, but no. The material of the roof sits around here, so this will have to be taken off. And same on this side. And then here is the back of the washer line, you could say. So I'll pull that off as well. This wire is basically stuck onto the roof liner. That goes all the way to the front in that corner. You just clip it off and it just comes here. I'm just gonna probably just take it back to the front actually. Okay, I hooked it back on. Initially, the reason why I took it off, it was basically stuck onto the roof liner. I don't know why they done that. They could have just tucked it in with all these other wires that go along, but I believe because of the airbag just sitting there, they put it on the roof liner. This wire is just connected to this monstrosity, which basically sits, I believe, just here somewhere. Honestly, this just came off. I don't even remember where it was sitting. I think it was actually sitting here. Oh yeah, it sits right here. I am so confused. Okay, I'll figure that out when I put the roof back on. But that just kind of fell off when I was taking the roof off, and it's got a lot of tape on it as well. I don't know what's been going on here, but anyways, that's pretty much it in terms of like clips and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, sorry guys. So there's a T20 here and a T20 right here, and that takes the plastic off. So once you take the dome light out, which sits right here, there's a screw right here, and there's a screw right here and here, and that just takes the plastic off, so don't forget that. And here's obviously the screw for the sun visor, the T20. But yeah, it's T20 here as well. I took off the weather stripping because the roof liner comes about here, and then it goes into the plastic bit, or rubber actually, of the headliner. I recommend taking these sides off because again, it sits right here. I'm doing starlights, so I removed a bit more, and my starlight module is just going to sit right here. This side, again, it just hooks off, and that's solely because the roof liner gets a bit difficult to take off from this section of the car because of the plastic. But as you can see, you don't need to take this off. This is a lot further down. I only took this off because I'm going to be working on it. Oh, you can see the motor for the, what's it called, seatbelt right there as well. Cool. And that's pretty much how you take it out, and then obviously put the seats down and just drag it back and it will simply come out. And that's it guys, that's how you take off the roofline of a 2016 Ford Fiesta.